Breaking news, everyone. The Los Angeles Lakers have just signed Trey Jemison III to a two-way contract for the 2025 NBA season. This signing might not be the headline-grabbing move that some fans were hoping for, but trust me, it's one that deserves your attention. Trey Jemison is a 6'9" forward/center from Auburn, and although he may not be a household name yet, he has a lot of potential that could pay dividends for the Lakers moving forward. Jemison is a strong, physical player who excels at rebounding and shot blocking, and his versatile skill set could add some much-needed depth to the Lakers' frontcourt. With the Lakers making a push to solidify their roster for another championship run, adding a promising player like Jemison makes perfect sense. This two-way deal, where a player splits time between the NBA team and the G League affiliate, is not just a developmental move, it could be the beginning of something bigger. Trey Jemison was a standout player during his time at Auburn. Known for his defensive tenacity and rebounding prowess, Jemison averaged nearly 2 blocks per game in his final season, showing that he's more than just a big body on the floor. His ability to protect the rim and disrupt opposing offenses makes him a great asset for a Lakers team that has occasionally struggled defensively in the post-Dwight Howard era. His combination of size, athleticism, and intelligence on the court gives him the potential to be a true defensive anchor, something the Lakers could certainly use as they chase down another title. On top of that, his rebounding ability is a huge plus, as the Lakers have been known to struggle at times when it comes to securing boards in critical moments. While Jemison is primarily known for his defense, he's also shown flashes of offensive potential, especially in his senior season. He isn't just a dunker or a putback artist, he has a respectable mid-range jumper, and with the right development, he could extend his game to the three-point line. In the modern NBA, a big man who can step out and hit a jumper is a coveted skill, and if Jemison can refine this aspect of his game, it'll make him even more valuable for the Lakers, who already have enough perimeter shooting. But Jemison's offensive game will need time to develop. He's far from polished, and this is where the two-way contract comes into play. By splitting time between the Lakers and their G League affiliate, Jemison will get ample opportunity to work on his shot, play against different competition, and develop a more well-rounded offensive game. This is a perfect situation for a young player to grow and learn under the guidance of one of the most experienced coaching staffs in the NBA. For the Lakers, adding a player like Jemison could be a game-changer. While the team has some serious star power with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, the bench has been a question mark for several seasons now. Injuries to key players, inconsistent performances, and the lack of depth have all been obstacles that the Lakers have had to overcome. Having someone like Jemison in the mix, someone who can contribute right away on defense and rebounding, could help alleviate some of that pressure. Additionally, his presence allows the Lakers to manage minutes for LeBron and AD more effectively, ensuring that their stars stay fresh for the long haul, particularly in the postseason. This move, while not as flashy as some of the Lakers' other recent acquisitions, has the potential to make a real impact on their overall team balance. Whether Jemison ends up contributing immediately or down the line, he fills a need for the Lakers in terms of size, defense, and rebounding. When you look at the big picture for the Lakers, this two-way deal is part of a larger strategy to rebuild depth around their stars while maintaining financial flexibility. The Lakers are in a win-now mode, and every move they make has to fit within that framework. But at the same time, they can't ignore the future. LeBron James, while still playing at an MVP level, is 40 years old, and Anthony Davis has dealt with a history of injuries. The Lakers need to ensure that their future is in good hands, which is where players like Jemison come into play. By investing in him now and giving him the resources and opportunity to grow, the Lakers could have a potential star waiting in the wings. This move, while not an immediate game changer, could pay off big in the coming years. It's also worth noting that the Lakers' two-way contracts have historically been used to develop players who might not immediately be ready for NBA minutes, but show enough promise to be brought up into the rotation in the future. A prime example is the development of players like Austin Reeves, who was signed to a two-way deal in 2021 and is now a key part of the Lakers roster. The two-way contract isn't just about filling a roster spot, it's about investing in young talent who have the potential to become key contributors in the long term. Trey Jemison could very well be the next success story in this regard. Of course, there are still questions about Jemison's ability to transition to the NBA. The competition at the professional level is much tougher than what he faced in college, and the speed and physicality of the game will be an adjustment. The good news for Jemison is that he's joining a Lakers team with a wealth of experience and coaching acumen. He'll have the opportunity to learn from the best, and playing alongside a veteran core that includes LeBron and AD will give him valuable insight into what it takes to succeed at the highest level. For Jemison, this is a prime opportunity to absorb as much knowledge as possible, especially on the defensive end, which is where his skill set could shine most in the NBA. Looking forward, Jemison's signing also gives the Lakers flexibility. With the team still in a title window, adding a player like Jemison who could develop into a rotation player without the immediate pressure of contributing 30 minutes a game is a win. Plus, as we've seen in the past few years, the Lakers are not afraid to make big moves at the trade deadline. Having young, affordable players like Jemison gives the Lakers more trade flexibility should they need to make a move for a superstar or bolster a particular area of the roster. So while this may seem like a low-key signing, it could turn out to be a very strategic one. As for Trey Jemison, he now has a golden opportunity in front of him. The Lakers are not known for taking developmental players lightly. Just ask Austin Reeves or even Lonnie Walker, both of whom have blossomed under the Lakers' guidance. Jemison will need to put in the work, but if he can continue to develop his skills and grow into a more polished player, he could very well find himself as a key contributor for the Lakers in the near future. His two-way contract gives him the perfect platform to develop and prove himself in the G League while also getting the occasional call up to the NBA level to showcase his talents. In conclusion, the Lakers' signing of Trey Jemison III to a two-way deal is a move that has far-reaching implications. While not a headline grabber, this signing addresses several key needs for the team: depth, defense, and rebounding, while also offering a chance to develop a future contributor. The Lakers front office is thinking strategically, balancing both the present and the future with this move. As always, the road to another championship is never straightforward, but moves like these make the Lakers roster stronger, more versatile, and ready to compete at the highest level. Keep an eye on Trey Jemison this season. He may just surprise a lot of people.